Hi Leo, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me. Oh, my hair. Okay. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your December 2017 reading. So we're going to do a general reading for you. You'll already have your Triple Cross Love reading up on the channel. And you're going to get your live spread reading as well coming up too. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to have a look at what's coming up. And if I keep looking over here, it's because I've got a ring light on so I can see the cards properly, or so you guys can, but it's been flickering on the cards and blocking them out, so widening them out. So I have to look at to make sure the cards are being held in the right position so you can see them. Okay, let's have a look at Leo. Universe Spirit, what's coming in for Leo in December 2017? Show me Leo. Show me Leo. Show me Leo. What's coming in for Leo, Sun and Rising signs? Leo, Sun and Rising signs. Leo, Sun and Rising signs for December 2017. Show me. Alright, so I'm using the Witch's Tarot, which is this here. And you've got advice cards as well at the end of the reading with the angel answers. Okay? So we're going to split the deck into three. 1, 2, 3. We're going to collect this back up. And let's have a look. Alright, so Leo, you're dealing with a King of Swords in the reverse. Some of you guys, it might be that you're dealing with an unfair or an unjust decision that's been made. It might also be that you're dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra individual. But this would be somebody who's possibly not fair in their assessment of you. They tend to make very poor judgments. Some of you guys, it might be the energies around you are that you're making very poor judgments as well with this King of Swords in the reverse. Could be a person. Your challenge, or what's influencing this, is because of the Seven of Wands. So in your influence position, I'm seeing a rejection here, okay, or the need to block someone out, or even the need to defend something with that Seven of Wands showing there as the influence position. But as a result of that, the focus around that Seven of Wands will be King of Swords in the reverse. Difficult already in a way, because you're being influenced by the Seven of Wands. Your challenge is the Seven of Wands, and this is a rejection card, which is why you're dealing with the King of Swords in the reverse. So if you guys are being rejected here, Leo, it might be that as a result of that rejection, you're dealing with a person, the energies around you are, it might be that somebody's being very unfair to you. It might be that they're not communicating in the right way. It might be that this person has very poor judgment. We'll see what's underlying all of this. The reason for this King of Swords in the reverse, well, there's a lack of love, Ace of Cups. This is a general reading, and I don't mean to make them love readings when they are generals, but sometimes they are. Ace of Cups in the reverse isn't always about love anyway. This is usually about emotional draining. So sometimes with the Ace of Cups, what's underlying everything is somebody might be feeling emotionally drained. I get the impression that somebody switched on you, Leo. Because in your foundation, this is either about a relationship, unrequited love, or this is somebody who's been feeling emotionally drained. And as a result of that emotional drainage, you are experiencing around you a King of Swords reverse. This is somebody who is possibly not being honest with you. This is somebody who possibly has changed. This is somebody who might be being very unjust, treating you in a very unjust way. And it might be because the influence is this person's trying to block you out with the Seven of Wands. As a result of that Ace of Cups, you've experienced the world, I think, an ending of a cycle with the World card, or you guys have come to a place of mature thinking on this. The most likely outcome will be the Magician in the reverse. I think somebody's perhaps lying to you, maybe. Somebody is being highly manipulative, or Magician reverse usually means a con man, or somebody who's being very, very dishonest, or somebody who's highly manipulative. You might be dealing with a very manipulative individual. I'm sensing here, because in your foundation, the reason that's happening is that somebody doesn't believe in you anymore. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's had their fill and they're doing away with you. Ace of Cups reverse for me, when all the cups are reversed, it means throwing out some form of something that you'd invested in. In the upright, the cup is full. In the reverse, this means the cup is empty. So I'm seeing a failed friendship here for some reason, or a failed relationship. It's almost like, because this is a failed card in the reverse, somebody might be acting in a very weird way with you with that King of Swords in the reverse. But more than likely, you're probably just dealing with a highly manipulative con man. I reckon this person's probably done this to other people in the past, not just you, Leo. Coming in, you'll experience the Hermit. So you're looking into this. Look how the Hermit is looking, Leo. He's looking into the King of Swords, reversed. You guys are trying to search for answers from this individual, I feel here, Leo. And that's because your external factors are showing the Two of Wands. So I think in your external factors, it might be that somebody is dealing with two paths. Sometimes this can be somebody's dealing with two people. They've got a decision to make between you and another individual. It might be with the Two of Wands that this is a partnership. I think somebody's dealing maybe with two people here, potentially. Coming in, what you'll experience is the Empress. So the Empress can talk about new life, growth, love, attraction, nurturing, kindness. It can also suggest somebody's being very maternal and very loving and very caring towards you. It can also mean a card of healing. Your hopes will be for justice. You want your justice, you want your answers. And what's the outcome? The Page of Swords. I tried to flip out before. I'm seeing communication here in the outcome. Lots of communication potentially. Sometimes this is the card of initiation. And sometimes this is the card that suggests somebody's withholding information. We'll have to see with the clarifiers on this. Sometimes this is somebody who's ready to initiate something. Let's have a look at why the Two of Wands is in your external factors. Why is the Two of Wands in the external factors for Leo? Why is the Two of Wands in the external factors for Leo? Okay. I think that somebody's at a crossroads concerning a relationship with you because you've got the Four of Wands. I think that with this Two of Wands is, well, it's facing out of that Four of Wands. So somebody might be at a crossroads. They might be trying to choose the best direction in terms of your relationship, in terms of whether this relationship is, it's not in the reverse, but this is about the home. Somebody's at a crossroads, I feel, in terms of a relationship with you. Because in the foundation, we've got this Ace of Cups, and I feel that this is somebody who's emotionally drained or somebody's fallen out of love, or this is unrequited love. Why is the Ace of Cups reversed in the foundation for Leo? Why is the Ace of Cups reversed? Yeah, I think somebody's ventured onto, I think somebody's got a new relationship or there's a new passion. I think somebody's fallen out of love with you here, Leo. And I think it's because they've got a new passion with that Ace of Wands. I think that they've started something up with someone else. And as a result of that, you've got the World energy in the recent past as a result of that. Why is the World energy in the recent past? Why is the World as a result of the Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands? I think there's been an ending of a cycle here because somebody's looking with that Six of Pentacles. I'm seeing somebody who's investing in somebody else. And it can also be, I feel that there's an ending of a cycle here. It could be that now on this Six of Pentacles here, this card represents, if you look at the card, look where the pentacles are going. The pentacles are going more to the boy than they're, the pentacles are going more to the boy than they're going to the girl. So somebody's receiving more than the other. So I think that there is an ending of a cycle because I think that you've been putting more into this relationship than the other person has. I think that you're receiving less rather than receiving more. But I also feel with the Six of Pentacles, because this is a card about give and take, but sometimes this card can show up when somebody's only investing a small portion of their time into an individual. And sometimes it depends on if you're the guy here or if you're the child. I think if you're the child, there's an ending of a cycle because you're receiving less and somebody's receiving more. I think that if you're the man, I think that there's an ending of a cycle because you've been investing too much. Because your challenge is the Seven of Wands. And what's the challenge for? Why is the Seven of Wands a challenge for Leo? Why is the Seven of Wands a challenge for Leo? Because of the Four of Cups in the reverse. I think that somebody's blocked you out because they've given up on this relationship. I think your challenge is somebody blocking you out because they've given up on this relationship or this situation. And as a result of that, you guys are dealing with the King of Swords in the reverse. Why is the energies around Leo, the King of Swords, in the reverse? Why is the energies around Leo, the King of Swords, in the reverse? I knew the Queen of Wands was going to show up, and that's you. It's because of you. King of Swords in the reverse. I think that you're dealing with a very unjust individual, but it's because of you in the reverse. It's either that this person feels that you're overbearing, you might be coming across, Leo, as a little bit too dominant. Or this person, it seems that they're lying. It could be because with this Queen of Wands in the reverse, that if this wasn't you, that this person lacks confidence or they lack faith in the situation with you. Could also be that this person's being different, or they're lying to you, or they're not being honest with you with this King of Swords in the reverse. Because with you being the Queen of Wands, and Queen of Wands, usually I would read the Queen of Wands as being a Leo individual. Can be seen as, no, sorry, as an Aries, but can be seen as, no, I read her as a Leo, sorry, King of Wands as an Aries. But it's because of you. I knew that was going to come out for some reason, but you coming out in the reverse. This person's being dishonest with you. It's either that they lack faith, or they lack inspiration, or they lack interest, I feel, with this King of Wands in the reverse. Or they're being the way that they're being, but they're being very unjust to you, I feel, here with this King of Swords in the reverse. It's something about you, either that they find you overly dominant, or they find you a little bit too timid or insecure around the relationship, potentially. But then you'd have a reason to do that. They may also no longer be attracted to you with that Queen of Wands in the reverse. The most likely outcome is you're dealing with the Magician reverse. Why is the Magician reverse the most likely outcome for Leo in December? Why is the Magician reversed? I think that really the most likely outcome is you're dealing with a con man. I think this con man is telling you something here. I think that this King of Swords reversed is lying to you, and they're saying something like, oh, you haven't got the same spark you used to have. It's not that you're the Queen of Wands in the reverse, Leo. This person's telling you that you're the Queen of Wands in the reverse. They're telling you you no longer have that spark, or you're not the person that I met. Or, you know, you're so different. You used to be so vivacious and so outgoing, and now you're really timid, and now you're this, that, and the other. But I think the most likely outcome is this person's lying. And why are they lying? They don't want to partner up with you. They don't want to develop or improve the relationship with you with that Three of Coins in the reverse. I think this person's lying. I think what's happened is in the foundation, this person has fallen out of love, Ace of Cups. Because I think they've found something else of interest. And as a result of that, I think this person's lying to you. That you're no longer the person that they thought you once were. But as a result of that, the most likely outcome is this person's a con artist. Because they don't want to improve the relationship with you. They don't want to take the relationship to the next level with that Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Also, I feel that this person's lying. And they are being very secretive with this Magician in the reverse, because I think with the Three of Coins in the reverse, they're no longer recognizing you for who you are. They're not recognizing all of the gifts and all of the wonderful things that you actually bring to this relationship. I'm sensing a liar here in the reading, Leo. Coming in, you've got this Hermit. Why is the Hermit showing up in the immediate future for? I'm seeing you guys seeking something here, though. Could be a Virgo, but I'm seeing you guys seeking something. You might be putting a private eye on this person's ass. Why have we got the Hermit showing up in the immediate future for Leo? I think you guys are seeking something here with this Hermit. Two ways I could look at this. You guys are leaving possibly this friendship, because remember the Hermit is facing outside. Whenever I look at a Hermit that faces outside of another card, it says it's withdrawing. Some of you guys might be withdrawing from this partnership, but there are three people on this, so some of you guys might be doing a little bit of research, should we say. So I often look at the Hermit card as being the spy as well, because it's got a lamp and it's trying to research something. So some of you guys, you're doing a bit of research here. Why is that? Might be that there was some gossip around this individual, the Three of Cups, or it might be that you're doing some investigation into whether there's a third party situation going on here with the Three of Cups. Coming in, you'll experience the Empress. Why will Leo experience the Empress coming in? I think that you'll experience possibly a very nice time, a very loving time with this individual again. I think that they'll probably reevaluate their behaviour, their actions. Your hopes will be for justice, realignment of this relationship, I feel, with the Justice energy. What will the hopes be for justice for Leo? Why will Leo hope for justice? Because of the Five of Wands. Well, I feel that you'll be hoping to get over a very turbulent time. that you're having with this individual here. The Five of Wands is about turbulence, and this is about settlement. Often the Justice card is about realignment, it's about balance and harmony. So I feel that it's almost like you guys will be, you're either going to be hoping for answers maybe with the Justice card over why there's been such friction and difficulty in the relationship with that Five of Wands, or it might be that you're hoping to overcome with the Justice energy this turbulent time with this individual. The outcome is the Page of Swords. Why is the outcome the Page of Swords for Leo in this reading? Why is the outcome the Page of Swords? Okay, well, I feel that you guys, I think you're going to find out the truth on this individual. We've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse, somebody getting caught, potentially. So you've got the Page of Swords showing here, and it could be, and sometimes this is somebody who's confessing something to you as well, the Seven of Swords. So it might be that you've got some clear present communication coming in, I feel, with this Page of Swords showing in the upright, and I think it's that this person's getting caught. Some of you guys in the outcome, you might be spying, or you're spying your efforts, because we've got the Hermit here. The Hermit I often read as looking like the Page of Swords, especially when we look at, remember the cards have various meanings. Page of Swords can mean a spy. It can mean that you're researching, you're looking into something in the hope of catching somebody out, I feel, with this Seven of Swords. So it might mean that all your research results in catching this individual out, for example. For some of you guys, it might be with this Page of Swords, this card, Page of Swords, can also mean honesty and standing up for the truth. And it's funny because you guys, and as I've said, I read the Hermit card as being a spy as well, because he's often a researcher in the tarot, he's a private eye. So I think that you're looking into the situation with the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands reversed. So it's almost like you guys are looking into this situation. It could be because there's been some gossip around this. It might be that there's something to do with social media. It might be that you're looking into whether there are other people in this situation. It might be that you're simply withdrawing from this partnership. But I don't think you're withdrawing. I think that this card is showing up because we're asking why this, and it's saying because of the Three of Cups. So I think that you guys are looking into whether there's a third party situation. And you might be asking this person this. I do feel that this person might come back around though, because you've got this Empress showing up. And the Empress represents a time of harmony and happiness and love and tenderness and support. And it's because of the Seven of Coins, and Seven of Coins can mean when somebody's re-evaluating a situation. So it's almost like this person's re-evaluating the situation. They come back and they re-evaluate. I think you guys are looking for justice. Are you looking for answers on why this person's been acting so weird with that Five of Wands? I feel that you guys, in a way, for me in the outcome, it's not just about spying. This is about you guys demanding the truth. Because you want somebody to confess. With that Seven of Swords in the reverse, I think you're demanding the truth. You want somebody to confess, because the Page of Wands can be standing up for the truth, and when you're demanding answers as well. And the Seven of Swords isn't in the upright. It's not telling me that somebody is avoiding the truth. It's not telling me that somebody's trying to deceive. I think that it's either that you're finding out about someone, what they've done, you're catching them out. Page of Swords in the upright for me is not a liar. It's in the reverse when this person's a liar. Page of Swords is not reversed. It's in the upright. So for me, this is about getting answers. This could also be an argument. Page of Swords in the upright can represent arguments. It might be that somebody is opening up as well with the Page of Swords, as it represents standing up for the truth. So somebody might be confessing something. I'm getting with these two cards, this person is confessing something to you with those two cards. They're being honest and they're confessing something to you. It's the start of a confession, because the Page of Swords also means to initiate communication. So I'm getting here that somebody's initiating a process of telling the truth. They're telling you the truth, I feel, with those two cards. They're opening up. Interesting. Why is this person in the outcome doing the Seven of Swords in the reverse? What's the Seven of Swords in the reverse about in the outcome? What's the Seven of Swords in the reverse about? Yeah, there's another individual. I think that they're confessing to there being a Queen of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual. I think somebody's telling you the truth about another individual here. And what will be the outcome of them telling the truth about this other individual? In one card, what will be the outcome? Well, there's hope. Okay, it looks to me like some of you guys might be forgiving somebody over Christmas for a little misdemeanor. I mean, it might simply be that they've been speaking to another individual, something like that. But I think that somebody is actually confessing something to you. Seven of Swords in the reverse is a confession card. You're either getting caught or you're confessing something. You're going back to the scene of the crime. And you're mopping something up. Page of Swords is about standing up for the truth. Standing up for the truth and confessing. What's the person confessing? I see in your outcome somebody is standing up for the truth. Time to tell the truth of the Page of Swords. By confessing there's something going on with the Queen of Pentacles that leads to a better future, perhaps, with this star in the upright. Some people might say, well, because the star is about things being out of reach as well, but this is also about hope. When you get the star, it's a very good card. I think that somebody's confessing something to you, because I think you're not letting a situation go. Let's get the other cards. Let's get the reading all in one. I just want to go back to this external factors, Leo. Why is this in their external factors, the Two of Wands and the Four of Wands for Leo? Why is the Two of Wands and Four of Wands in the external factors? Because of a commitment. I feel that somebody here is at a crossroads. And this is in terms of a relationship, Four of Wands, something in the home, relationship, marriage, engagement, in which there is a commitment with the Ace of Pentacles. Because in the foundation, this person seems to be emotionally distant from you, or they're emotionally reticent, or it might be that romantically wise, love wise, it seems very one-sided. This person seems to have taken their love away from you for a certain period of time. I feel with this Ace of Cups in the reverse, they're not being as emotionally demonstrative, but I think that another opportunity for romance, for passion, has presented itself to them. And as a result of that, you guys have been reaching the tip of the iceberg. No, not the tip of the iceberg. You've been reaching a point of no return in a way with that World card. There's been some form of a conclusion here, and that's because of the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is all about one-sided relationships. So I think that you guys, as a result of this, have drawn a conclusion with the World card, that this relationship is possibly one-sided, or you're giving more and receiving less. Because your challenge is somebody seems to be blocking you out, Leo. They seem to be rejecting you. They're very cantankerous, I feel, with this Seven of Wands. They're not very open with you, but I think it's because they've decided that they want to give up on this relationship with the Four of Cups in the reverse. There's a sense of boredom and complete and utter letting go. But that's why you're experiencing a very judgmental individual. He or she seems to be very cantankerous with that King of Swords reverse. And why are they doing this? Well, they're doing it because of the Queen of Wands in reverse. But I'm not going to read it like that. It just feels like this person's being very judgmental, and they're lowering your self-esteem with this Queen of Wands. I feel that this person is being highly manipulative with these cards, Leo. I think that this person is being very cantankerous with that King of Swords in the reverse. They're being unfair. They're being unlovable. They're being unkind with the King of Swords in the reverse, because they're trying to lower your confidence with that Queen of Wands in the reverse. So they're saying, you don't look how you used to look, or you don't look as nice as you used to look, or you're not as sexy as you used to look, or you're not as confident as you used to look, and that's why I'm not being loving to you. But I feel that really what this is about, the most likely outcome is that this person is a bit of a con artist. I think that this person's being highly manipulative, and it's because they don't really want to move the relationship on to the next level with that Three of Coins, and also not recognizing who you are as an individual anymore. And I think it's because in the foundation, this person seems to be falling out of love, or they're emotionally distant because they've found another passion here. Coming in, I see you guys looking into whether there is a third-party situation going on here. But I do think over Christmas you're going to experience a nice time with this individual, because it might be that they're reevaluating the situation. Your hopes will be to have justice, a settlement of a problem here with the Five of Wands, settlement of arguments. You might want the truth with the justice. Justice is all about truth as well. So for some of you Leos, you might want the truth on why this person has been acting so cantankerous. The outcome, I feel that this person does tell you the truth. I think this person will tell you with this Page of Swords. They're going to stand up for the truth. They're going to confess something to you, I feel, with this Seven of Swords in the reverse. That confession will be that there was another individual, a Queen of Pentacles. Because what they're hoping for is to heal the relationship with you, with the Star in the upright. I'm seeing somebody who wants to heal something with you. I don't know what happened with this person and that Queen of Pentacles, but I think that they're going to confess that there was another individual because they want to heal the relationship with you. Okay? I think they're going to tell you why they've been acting the way that they've been acting. For some reason, this person reevaluates leaving you or moving on. Maybe something didn't happen with the Queen of Pentacles, but I think there was somebody else. That's what I'm seeing in your reading. Let's get the advice on this. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Leo on this reading? What is the advice that you have for Leo? Show me. It says that there's going to be improving health. And I think when he says improving health, I think what it means is the health of your relationship is going to improve with this individual. Alright, that's your reading and recovery as well. There's going to be improving health and recovery. So if you've been going through a stressful time, I think that there will be improving health and recovery as a result of somebody who's going to confess something to you, Leo. Alright, that's your reading, my darlings. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.